Hey guys, it's Blix. In today's video, I'm going to be going over one of the most important upper body exercises for any calisthenics athlete that wants to unlock the front lever, back lever, muscle ups, and more. Let me introduce you to the weighted pull-up. This is a quintessential calisthenics exercise for anyone who wants a massive back, as well as anyone who wants to unlock the aforementioned exercises. In this video, I'll be explaining the progressions that you need to do to unlock the weighted pull-up and how to implement it into your workouts when you're training for more complicated calisthenics exercises. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. Starting all the way at the beginning with assisted pull-ups. In my personal experience, negatives and assisted pull-ups are some of the greatest ways to train for pull-ups and then eventually weighted pull-ups. If you don't yet have the strength to do unassisted pull-ups, I recommend starting with the resistance band as shown here and going for 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Before we move any further, I think it's important to highlight the difference between pull-ups and chin-ups. Chin-ups are performed with an underhand grip, and while this is an exceptional exercise commonly used among gymnasts to grow those massive biceps, what I'm going to be focusing on in this video is traditional overhand pull-ups. Why? For exercises like the muscle up, front lever, one arm pull-up, those exercises are very back heavy. The chin up is very bicep heavy and doesn't place as much emphasis on the back muscles. If you want to unlock exercises that are back heavy, you need to train your back. So essentially, the chin up will not cut it. But don't get me wrong, chin ups and weighted chin ups are still great exercises to implement into your training. Don't let me stop you. I'm just saying, to unlock specific exercises, we need to work and target the specific muscles necessary for performing the skills. Progression number 2, negative pull-ups. As I mentioned before, this is one of the best exercises to help you unlock foundational pull-ups without assistance. Start the exercise by jumping to the top position, and as we progress, we'll be able to pull into that top position. But once you're at the top of the bar, expand your back and bring your lats nice and wide and try and control your descent, making it as slow as possible. This is what makes the exercise difficult, and this is what will allow you in time to be able to do unassisted pull-ups. For negative pull-ups, I recommend 3 sets of between 8 to 10 reps. Progression number 3, bodyweight pull-ups. The amount of time that it will take you to progress from negative/assisted pull-ups to bodyweight pull-ups varies greatly depending on the person. It can take from 4 to 12 weeks, it can be less, it can be more. Like I said, it depends on the person. Train consistently, place a lot of emphasis on eating healthy and recovering, and in no time, you'll be able to unlock the unassisted pull-up. As with every video I make, I want to take a moment just to talk about the correct form when you're performing the exercise. For bodyweight pull-ups specifically, we want to place a lot of emphasis on getting our chest to the bar. This will make sure that we expand our back because those are the muscles that we're trying to target the most. For bodyweight pull-ups, I recommend between 8 to 12 reps for around 3 sets. In the beginning, this is going to be extremely difficult. You may only be able to get 2 or 3 or even 1, but I want you to continue training consistently and placing emphasis on recovery, and eventually you'll be able to unlock pull-ups for 8 to 12 reps, and then you're ready for the next progression. The final progression before we arrive at weighted pull-ups, in my opinion, is weighted pull-up negatives. This is effectively the same exercise as negatives, but instead of just relying on your body weight to pull down and make the exercise eccentric, we're adding additional weight, which will make your descent and making it slow and controlled much more difficult. For this exercise, go for 8 to 12 reps for 5 sets if you can, and in no time, you'll be able to do weighted pull-ups. I recommend starting with a weight that you can handle, a weight that you can do at least 3 to 5 repetitions with. For example, that could be 5 pounds, then 10 pounds, then 15 pounds. Be patient with your progressions and go slowly. Once you've achieved weighted pull-ups, you'll notice that it takes a large toll on your tendons and ligaments in your arms. It's very intense to train, and I recommend only training weighted pull-ups once a week. Whatever day you choose, make sure you give yourself plenty of time to rest and recover. The muscles are one thing, but the tendons and ligaments in your elbow joint, for example, will take a longer time to recover, which is why from the beginning of the video, I've been telling you to place a strong emphasis on your recovery, because recovering is just as important as working out. Now, to wrap up this video, I'll be giving you 3 ways to implement the weighted pull-up into training for 3 different calisthenic skills: the front lever, the one-arm pull-up, and the muscle up. If you're trying to unlock the front lever, I recommend you watch this video that I've already posted on the channel. If you're training for the one arm pull-up, be patient because I have a video coming on that soon. But in the meantime, in addition to the weighted pull-up, I recommend training one arm negatives. One arm negatives will help you target the specific muscles necessary to train for the one arm pull-up. If you can get between 3 to 5 sets of 3 to 5 reps of negatives, you'll be doing one arm pull-ups in no time. A very simple exercise that you need when you're training for the muscle up. The muscle up is comprised into 2 movements, pulling and pushing. Listen, I know you see Ian Barsigal, I know you see Seipukai, and you see them doing 90% pull, 1% push muscle ups. That's fantastic. But they can do an insane amount of straight bar dips. You need to have both in order to achieve the muscle up, because your muscle up is not gonna look like theirs in the beginning. As you get better and you get stronger, you'll be able to pull higher and you'll start eliminating the dip less and less. My point in saying all this is do not think that you can just train weighted pull-ups or high pull-ups without training straight bar dips or another form of dips, and you'll be able to unlock the muscle up, because while it's possible, it'll be much more difficult. And that's it, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any video suggestions, leave them down in the comment section below. I'm very eager to hear what tutorials you guys want me to make, what calisthenics skills you're struggling with, and if I can be of any service helping you guys along your calisthenics journey. I apologize for the nasally voice. I'm just recovering from a cold, but I still wanted to get this video out to you guys because I'm trying to upload every Sunday, so gotta do what I gotta do. If you guys enjoy this type of content, you want to see more of it, please subscribe. Check out the Patreon if you like. Get the wrist wraps, link is in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Be well.